2 Corinthians 12:9. And he said unto me, My grace is sufficient for thee, for my strength is made perfect in weakness. Most gladly therefore will I rather glory in my infirmities, that the power of Christ may rest upon me. God's strength is never less than perfect. Paul is not saying that God's strength is more or less at any given time. Rather, what he is saying is that during the darkest, weakest moments, God's strength is shown most perfect. I recently saw a video of a man that was ziplining over a gorge. They put a safety harness on him. They set him in a little cradle and told him to hold on to the rope. He, in a terrified manner, held on as tightly as he could. Part of the way across the gorge, he was so terrified that he actually passed out. His hands loosened and let go of the rope, and his body sprawled out. The only thing keeping him from plummeting to his death was the harness that they placed around him. It was the same harness that hundreds of other people before him had used. But because his strength was gone when he arrived at the bottom of the zip line, people were commenting things like this: Thank God for that harness. I need this kind of support in my life. Boy, that harness surely came in clutch. You see, that safety harness was no more or less capable for everyone else, but when the strength left that man, the strength of that harness was shown perfect for the situation. In fact, that harness was praised for its strength during that situation. That is much how God's strength is in your life. I wonder today if maybe God has allowed weakness in your life so that he could show his strength as sufficient for you. I wonder if God is working to get you to the end of yourself so that you can see him work mightily in your life. How foolish would it have been for that man when he came to and saw himself hurling through the air to cut the rope on that harness? Yet many Christians, when they are weak, they look to God and say, This isn't working. Let me encourage you in times of weakness. Do not doubt God. Trust God and allow him to show himself mighty in your circumstance. We love you, folks. We'll see you tonight at 7.